Hi. All right. I will be taking you through a run through of the Unbox commerce platform. Just before I take you through a run through, so the Unbox platform is for business that are looking to sell online, right? So if you already post your product on WhatsApp, you post your product on Instagram, and you need a platform that can help you um, just put your business out there. First thing is that once you upload your product, you generate a website that is search engine optimized. So it means that people can find you on Google, right? Once you post your products, then you can also share those links on WhatsApp instead of pictures, and then people can easily patronize you. And then you can manage your payment, receiving payments from your customers online, sending, um, giving them discount and coupons, right? Also, managing deliveries and orders within the application. So, if you're a small business and still doing business manually, strictly on WhatsApp, Unbox Commerce just helps you automate that entire process. So I'll start from the dashboard. The dashboard just gives you quick insight about the health of your business, how well your business is doing. And this is something we see many small business lack. Many small businesses are just selling and they're unable to really see how well their business is doing. So you get a chart of how your business is doing over the period. You can also set some profit targets. This is very important for businesses because once you're able to set a target, you can also see how far or how close you are from your targets. So you can set a profit target, then you can see your total sales made for that period. You can also see products sold, orders sold. You see your store URL, which is a beautiful URL that Sales Unbox gives businesses, and you can even connect it to like your domain if you want to purchase a domain from us, and you can download the QR code or copy the QR code. So let me just show you the website real quick. I will be showing you where you can set and customize the look and feel of this website. But this is your website, very modernized, and then your users can easily patronize you, also see their orders and many stuff. So um, let's go ahead. There's some other stuff you can see: most sold, recent sold, out of stock, and our blogs where we educate business owners on how to run their business. So I will start from product, which is where the magic happens because every business starts with a product you are trying to sell, right? So once I come to products, you see all the products you have created over time. You can also click come to categories to see all the categories. So, for example, if you are a clothing business, you'll probably have clothes for maybe male, children, female, and what have you. Or you can decide to put it by brand, right? So that's the essence of categories. But for products, I can add a quick product. So depending on the type of business you run, if it's a physical business that has physical products, you can create a physical product. If it's a digital business, you can create a digital product, maybe like an ebook. And if it's a service, say you do spa, um, you do graphics design, you can set that up on our platform. So I'll just stick with physical product for a start. For this, I will stick with clothes, and I'll just call it top, right? I'll give it a cost price. The reason why we collect cost price from businesses is such that we're also able to help them calculate how much profit they are making because you source those products at a cost. Say in this case, I'm sourcing the product for 4,000, but I'm selling at 5,000. It means that the business has a profit of 5,000 there, right? And then you can decide to give a discount. Discount, maybe you're doing Black Friday and what have you. I'll just keep that for now. For this, I can say clothes. Let me look for clothes. I don't have any, so I can just create one real quick. So, so clothes is created. I can put the quantity I have. Let's say 20. I put in the weight. Let's say 0.2. Put in the body. This is very important because this is what makes your website show on search engine. So you need to put curate the nice body. And that's why we have added all these bold, italicized lists. All of this would help the business, I mean, help your website show on Google, right? So I can say with top quality tops going at a good price. Um, then I can put a list. Let's say um, comes in comes in XL. Okay, so come in XL, L, and XXL, something like that. And make it bold. Then I can add variants. So variants are if you sell different colors. Say for this top, you have like the white, the red. I can just come here, put in the color and all of that. But I'll skip that for now. And once I click, by default, it is published immediately. So once you create the product, it will show up on your website. So this is the product here. I need to add an image, so it will show a default image. And if I refresh my website, just like that, I already have my top created here. So it's as simple as that. At the moment, a customer can buy this stuff from me. If I come to add to carts, go to cart. So once I share the link on my status, right, customers can already buy that product. I can come to checkout, choose home delivery or pack delivery. I'll talk about that in a bit. I'll just quickly set something. It will calculate my delivery cost. I'll show you where that is calculated. Then I can either pay bank transfer or automatic. So if you have a Paystack account already, you can add it to the system and receive the payment directly to your account. If you can also set your bank account, I'll show you where that is set. I'll just choose bank account and continue to pay. Once the payment is made, your customer can say, I've made the payment, and to confirm that order. So on your site, you'll get a notification on via email. You also get a notification on your WhatsApp. And once you come to these orders, you'll see that your customer has placed this order. You're able to see the order, and once it's time to deliver the order to your customer, you see where it came from, and even mark the order as shipped, right? So marking the order as shipped will notify your customer. So if I come here again and I come to accounts and I come to my orders, I'll see all my orders, right? I'll see that this order has been shipped. Then if I mark this order as delivered, business would also get a notification. I mean, the customer will get a notification. And then if I refresh this screen now, I will see that this order is completed. So just helping you just automate the entire flow of your business operation from the single platform. If there are manual orders, maybe orders that come through WhatsApp, and you want to have a central place to create those orders. So I can even look at this in the table view. Once I come here, I'll see how many orders I've made. I can also even filter the orders by dates or by stage or by payment status, right? You can also even create an order. So you can create orders manually so that you have a central repository of all your orders. So orders that come in via TikTok, IG, or WhatsApp, you can have them listed here. Then you can also export orders. If you want to export it to Excel, you can do that. Then let me come to bookkeeping, which is where we help business just see the health, their financial health, right? So you'll see that we have this sale here of 5,000 naira, which is the sale from the website. So all your sales, the bookkeeping part just gives you it captures it pretty much. So you see all the sales you have made. In this case, this store is a big store, it's 9 million. You can even record a sale manually, right? So I can record the sale. Let's say someone buys something from me, I'll just set 50,000. I'll say units. Let's say I sold a cap, right? I can select the product, the category, and all of that, but I'll just record the sale. So automatically it will capture it for me. It will add it. I can see all sales over a period of time, right? I can even filter. So if I want to just see sales made in the month of May, I'll just select May and apply it. It will show only the sales I've made that period. So this is very, very useful insight for businesses, and you have them on Sales Unbox. Then if I come to expenses, you can also keep track of all the expenses, money flowing out of your business. So I can create a new expense, because at the end of the day, you'll see all your expense. You would also be able to see your profits, right? Which is very important. Many businesses actually are unable to tell how whether their business is making a profit or a loss. So you can easily do that. So all you just need to do is to come to expense and create an expense. All right. So we also have some other menus, inventory. So all your products are inventories pretty much. So that's why you see all the stock and all of that. And if you also sell physically, you can use this to keep track of an inventory log. It's very simple to add an inventory. Just come to inventory. You put in all of this information. It will show up as a product as well. And then you can capture that into your system. So at the end of the day, you're able to tell all the inventories that you have. This is a big business having this. So you know that you have to make sales, right? Then the same thing with invoices. If you have if you issue invoices to your customers, right, you can create that on the system. Our system is smart to let you know your total expected amount, which is like money invoices that you have issued out but has not come. For example, this business is in serious trouble because it has 37 million that is out. So having something that just um, gives you top of mind awareness of your business that, oh, I've made 20 million, I've made 50K, and people are owing me 30,000. You know what you need to do to make the money. And it's very simple to add an invoice. You just come here, put in the business name, the email, the issue date, the notes, the items that are being purchased, right? And you click come to continue. What it will do is that to generate an invoice, something like this, very very good invoice. Anytime the customer pays you, if the payment is happening online, it will sync and mark it as paid. But if someone pays you offline, right, you just come here, mark it as paid. It will mark that invoice as paid, and it would already show as total paid invoices. Then we also give you an insight of, okay, this is how many invoices that are paid. This is the one that are overdue. This is the ones due in due dates, 3 days rather, based on the due dates that you have set. So this information is very, very important for business owners, right? We also generate very. You can even send the invoice directly to the customer if you are putting the customer's email. Once you hit the send button, the business will get that invoice. You can also download the invoice, right? You see the invoice that will be sent to the customer. Then we have the POS menu. So if you sell physically as well and you want to just record all the sales from maybe a supermarket, a mini market, a shop, a kiosk, you can easily use the POS menu to record sales, right? So you just put in the product name, the type, the costs, and what it will do is that it will create the sale. So say for example now, I would say I'm selling solar fan. I have this quantity. Maybe a customer has come to buy one, right? Then I can add another item. Let's say the person's also buying maybe top, right? And I've sold another two, and I'll just record the sale. So I'll select the payment methods that the customer pays. So in this case, I'll say cash, and I'll record this sale. So it will issue a receipt, right, that you can send to your customers, that you can print out if you connect the printer to our system. And once you come to this bookkeeping again, you're able to see all the sales. So this bookkeeping is just shows you the financial health of your entire business. Is a very important insight. Then we have transactions. So if you want to send SMS to your customers, because we have um, we have we have a platform where you can send bulk SMS to your customers. You can fund your wallets, and you can use that to send SMS to your customers. Then, if you also purchase a domain from us, I'll show that in a bit. You can also see the list of transactions. Then, if you receive payments online, it also gives you a log of all of these transactions, and you can request for an account statement. So account statement is very important because you can use that to get loans from businesses, right? I mean, from banks and all these financial house. So then we have coupons. This is where you can create good coupons, right? So maybe you're a school, you sell children stuff. You can create an invoice, maybe back to school. Then the coupon code will be back to school. You can select the discount. So let's say 10% on all products purchased. And you can set an expiry date when it will expire, right? Let's say end of May. And you can even set maximum use. That's the number of people, maximum number of people that can use it. All of this is to help you incentivize your customers to buy your products. And once you create the coupon, right, it is active already, and anybody that comes to your store can use it to get that discount. Then we have the concept of location. So if you sell in several locations, you sell in Abuja, you sell in Lagos, you sell in Lekki, you sell on the mainland, you can create all these locations, and then all the inventories, all the sales, you can track them by each locations. Then we have the menu for customers where you can see all your customers, right? All the customers that have bought stuff for you. You are able to get that log, and then you can also maybe if it's December period, you want to like send communication messages to them, you can easily do that. Then we have suppliers where you can set list of suppliers, people that supplied like inventory to you. You want to just keep a log of that. Then we have staff management. If you have a staff that manages your store for you, you can create them, right? So you can create them on our application. Depending on the subscription plan you have, we have a number of users or staff that you can create, and then they can help you. You can even give them specific permissions. You can say, okay, Mayowa, you are the only one that will be able to record bookkeeping, or yours is just to add products. All these things are very important just to ensure that it's not only the business owners that are doing stuff. Then we have audit tray, where you see an audit of all the actions. So during the course of the demo, all the actions I was taking was being recorded in the system. Then we have integrations. So if you have a Paystack account, a Flutterwave account, you can easily connect them here so that you can receive those monies directly to your account. But if you don't have that, no issues. Our default Paystack account and Flutterwave account, we collect the money on your behalf, and in 24 days, based on Paystack and Flutterwave and policy, you get the money into your account. Then we have settings where you just see insight about your business and the name and all of that. You can change your logo when necessary. Then you see your subscription plans. Unbox inventory is very affordable for the average business. You are paying 5K per month for the light plan, or 12K per month for the growth plan. And these are some of the extra things you can do based on the plans. Then if you are going yearly, you are getting 1 month free, right? 1 month free. And then bank details. So this is where people will transfer those money to your account. Then you can customize your website here. There are a number of things you can do. You can change the theme. We have this set of themes, and we're adding more themes. So I can decide to choose this as my theme and save. Once I update it, and any user come to my website, they'll notice that my website has changed. So let me just refresh it. So you can see that the website has changed. So it's as beauty and as simple as that, right? Then you can even change your color. You can just change it to deep blue, for example, and save this. What would happen is that your website would also look exactly like that. So if I refresh it, my website has taken that color across board. So Then you can change the header, the image, the body, use text that will captivate your audience. Then we have domains where you can decide to buy a domain. So because by default, your store would have .sales on box, right? But if you just want it to be managed by you, which many businesses do on our platform, you can just come to add a domain. If you already have a domain, you can connect it. But if you don't, you can buy a new one. Just search for maybe ABC store, and then it will get you the list of domain. Okay, check that. All right, then delivery. So we have two delivery methods. We have the home delivery where you can set delivery rate per city, or you can set a flat fee per state, right? Or you can also use the park delivery option. So if you deliver to people's park, especially like interstates, you can create, say for Lagos, for example, you can create a park, and when your customers select that pack, they'll get that price, right? You can also allow Sales on Box manage your um, delivery process for you, but you need to be on a growth plan to do that, right? And there you just see your referrals, referral link, and support if you need us to support you in any way. So just like I said, if you run a business and you want to have useful insights or upon based on the health of your business, you need to use Sales Unbox. It gives you useful insight. You can download reports and you can see notifications. So all of these are very, very useful for business owners. So what are you waiting for? Go to commerce.salesunbox.africa to get started. Thank you very much.